Today's agricultural fact of the day has to do with store-bought eggs. So if you buy your eggs from a grocery store, you better listen up. To determine freshness of store-bought eggs, a code is placed on the carton in the form of a Julian date. The pack date is typically on the second line all the way to the right. Eggs I bought on October 24th had a pack date of 273, which means they were packed on September 29th. A farmer has 30 days from the date of lay to pack their eggs. Many people actually don't understand that, how old eggs can be when you purchase them in the grocery store. And I make sure that I do this fact for every single group of students that I see, because I get a different group of 8th graders every 10 weeks. So I did this fact back in October. If you look through my ag facts of the day, you'll find it in that playlist. But I do find this one very important, and I do it every single time I get a new group of 8th graders. So how the Julian calendar works is January 1st is day 1, and it goes chronologically in order after that. For example, this carton has a Julian date of 360. So doing some quick math, and given that this probably was not from a leap year, because it was probably from last fall, there are 365 days in a year. So if the Julian date on that carton is 360, you do some quick math and you can figure it out pretty easily. You don't have to look at the chart of a Julian calendar. The pack date for that carton of eggs was December 26th. The sell-by date on that carton is February 3rd. So if they're 30 days old by the time that they're packed on December 26th, and they can be on the shelves until February 3rd, you're looking at over 2 months old for those eggs. This one is very simple. This number right here, 22. So that means that the pack date of this carton was January 22nd. And the use by date is March 22nd. That means that those eggs could have been laid 30 days prior to January 22nd. Consider this your sign to get your own flock of chickens. I am the worst chicken enabler because I encourage all of my students to become more self-sufficient and get their own backyard chickens. But you do need to be aware of, especially seasonally around this time of year, going into summer, even into fall, is what the cases of avian influenza are doing around you, because that is always a concern. So maybe I'll make that a fact of the day for tomorrow.